All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So Samsung Galaxy S9, 24 hours. I'm at about 24 hours of having the phone, but I've actually only gotten about 22 to 23 hours of usage out of this battery right now. The phone is actually on like 8% or so, or it's at about 10%. So I'm gonna make this quick. My first impressions. So I got about 22 to just under 24 hours of solid straight through usage on the battery, and it's starting to die right now. It's got like 10 or less percent, but I'm still shooting this video, and then I'm going to put on the charger after this. But I've gotten like between 4 and 4.5 hours, maybe 4 hours and 45 minutes. I'll be able to squeeze out of this first charge, and you know, I'm sure that'll get better with time. But the battery life is what it is. So I'm hoping that changes though. I've done a bunch of videos on the phone with all these cases and stuff that I have. You know, I just have a slew of them. So you'll see those over the next 2 weeks. Really, I have that many. And some of them I haven't even recorded yet. But the phone itself has been fantastic, man. The cameras are the most impressive part of this phone. Because essentially, you're getting a souped up version of the S9, you know, with the way the S8. The S8 Plus should have been this phone, you know, as far as the cameras, the fingerprint position, things like that. You know, the dual speakers. You know, Samsung should have put that stuff on the Note 8 as well. But we know how that works. The Note 8 takes cues from the S line. The Note line takes cues from the S line, and that's just how it's going to be. So the S9 Plus is a win-win. If you don't have an S8 or S8 Plus, get the new series. If you're coming from an S6 or an S7, jump to the S9 and S9 Plus. You will not be disappointed. I mean, look at the footage coming from these cameras. No studio lights, no external microphone. This is all the Galaxy S8 Plus. I would also recommend, now I haven't used the S9 yet, which you know I'm going to have it, but the S9 Plus is extremely impressive, man. It's impressive as far as the cameras go. The zoom on it is sick. You can do 10 times zoom, clear footage in 4K at 60 frames per second. Boss move right there. You could the technology is getting so good with these phones that you don't even need a DSLR. You know, do I regret buying a DSLR? You know, after having the S9 Plus? No, I don't regret it. But this rivals DSLR footage. They were bragging about the iPhone X rivaling DSLR footage, but this definitely. Take a look for yourself. I mean, this is good footage. No microphones or nothing. I'm not even gonna really edit this in post. I'm just gonna put it straight to YouTube. You know, I'm just gonna clip the front and the tail and put it on YouTube. That's how I roll when it's good footage. I think it's great footage. What do you think? So battery life, it's pretty good so far. Overall performance, no lag. This phone has 6 gigs of RAM. There is no lag at all for me right now. A lot of people are ragging on the phone saying, "Oh, you know, it's a waste if you already got an S8 Plus. Don't get it." Of course, you don't need to get it if you got an S8 Plus. If you have an S8 Plus, what's the purpose of getting this phone if you're just the average consumer? If you're a techie, buy this phone. Like if you're in the tech field and you're in it hardcore, buy the S9 Plus. Why wouldn't you do it if you're a true techie? However, if you're just the average consumer and you don't have a bunch of phones like us, don't buy it. Keep your Galaxy S8 Plus. That's a no-brainer. You're wasting money. You know, if you're just getting to try to keep up with the Joneses, don't do that. So the S9 Plus, though, is a major, major win, man. The blue color, I'm not too much a fan of the blue color after getting it, but I can deal with it because I'm just going to put a case on it anyway. Like I got a case on it right now. But it's nice. It's not like the other coral blue that was on the last year's model. For some reason, it looks a little different. I don't know what it is. But overall, the experience has been good. Performance is great. No lag. Battery, I'm hoping it improves. The dual speakers, they're okay. They're not mind-blowing. Everybody has been telling me to compare it against other phones. You can't really get the gist of it over video, you know, in most cases. But I can tell you that they're really loud, but they're not they're not Axon 7 banging. Not at all. Now, that's one I might go ahead and put up, but it's still kind of difficult to show it over video. So you just have to test it out for yourself. They're loud, man. You get dual speakers, but it's because it's dual speakers that they appear to be really loud. But overall, the experience with the Galaxy S9 Plus, which I'm doing this video with, is boss. This is totally worth my time and my money. Totally worth my time and money.